trying to be more helpful, and the most productive advice that I think I can offer is that to warn you that you are being influenced and compelled against your will. Now, it could be as simple as brainwashing, but that sounds too weird. People aren't ready. Well, what is brainwashing? Well, you are addicted to chemicals daily, and you're addicted to sensory, and you're addicted to like social constructs, right? There's this world that has been created, and then there's your reaction to that world and how that world sees you and all of this, and then there's these expectations on you that are encoded for you to interface with this world. The morality or the popularity or the whatever, social obligation, social contract. I would encourage anyone to try to eliminate all of this influence, all of this compulsion, all of this sensory input, and go and be by yourself for a little while. Try to get away from radio waves and flashing lights and chemicals and gossip and news and politics. Try to get away from everything. Don't just go someplace and zone out and be brain dead, but use that time without all of these fingers in your brain, and maybe try to do some introspection. Now that you're not being influenced or compelled, or you don't have a fire underneath you, or this weird expectation, any weird pressures, use that time to clean your slate and get your ducks in a row and go, okay, what are my priorities? What are my principles? Where am I at? Where are my fears? Where am I at with those? And whatever plan anybody offered, you would be able to match that, to reconcile that with what you found when you were clear-headed and level and based and grounded. You get what I'm saying? If you don't know where you're at, then which direction are you going to swing in? You got to take a step back, leave it all behind, just you and your ever-loving God or nature or whatever, and ask yourself a bunch of important questions that maybe you have avoided asking for a long time. And then you will be in a position to approach life and match it with what you know is right. You won't be caught in no psychosis. You'll go, no, this is what I know is right, and this is what I stand for, and this is what's going on. So I know at least where I'm at with this thing, and if it's conflict, then prepare for conflict, and if it's animosity, address it as such. But how are you going to know what to do and who the enemy is and what your goals are and where you're at and any of this if you don't take the time in a quiet, serene place and ask yourself those things? Good luck.